Here at 9 Vickers Street, which is our next project, we're going to do a bit of a renovation, a subdivision, and a bit of a play around with this one here. So we're on quite a large block. We've already spoken to a few authorities that be. We'll look at putting an extra driveway just down there. We're also going to look, we've got a massive front yard, so potentially putting another site at the front here, but we'll see how the powers that be let us do what we want to do. So got a 1980s, 1970s brick veneer home. She's one thing that really stood out to us is the fact that the owners decided that they'd have a bit of a play around and then move to Queensland. So this one here we actually got prior to it hitting the market. So this kitchen, there's no photos of it online anywhere, so we won out there. When we go to sell it, people will probably think that we've done the reno, the whole kit and caboodle. So in here we've got a bit of a second lounge room. We're actually going to rip up the flooring in here, even though it's not too bad. It's a laminate floor because when the owners decided to do the floor, they went to Bunnings and ran out of the same colour. So we've got a completely different colour here for a couple of boards around the corner. So we'll utilise those boards in that other room over there. We will put carpet in there and replace the boards over here. So that beautiful kitchen again. So yeah, lounge room here, bit of a paint, new carpet. We've got another bedroom, probably bedroom 4 or a guest room or a study. Does have built-ins. Roof's a little bit, feels a little bit low because of those beams, and then it does look out to the backyard. So a little bit of a pergola area that actually comes off the carport. You can probably see my car there. So the pergola area is a little bit odd in the sense that it's sort of a fully enclosed space, but they're actually on hinges. Like that wall there's on hinges and it has a wheel, as does that side there, have hinges and a heel. So you can actually open this whole area up, which we may end up doing yet. We might keep that bit there and put a wall up, keep it a bit private, keep that wall there with the beautiful door that's a window. And this one here may end up ripping it off just to open it up. It allows a lot more light through here too when it's open. Beautiful yellow doors. We'll get those redone. You know, this lounge room is quite an impressive area. The owners have sort of had a vision. We'll probably continue on with that. Like we've got painted VJ panelling on the walls over here. We've got black accents, downlights. It's a really good little attempt. So master bedroom. All the window furnishings are very, very cheap, so they'll all get replaced. Got a little bit of a box air conditioner down there if you can see it. We'll pull that out and put a new piece of glass in there. Carpet, wonderful, delicious, worthy of a photo. Small walk-in robe. A couple of touch-ups need to be done in here. Lots of paint in this place will need to be done. You know, the walls are a bit grubby. Not sure if it's going to show up too much on the video, but walls are a bit grubby. The ensuite that they've had a red, get it, red hot crack at. Yeah, we will sort of continue with this theme. Don't want to do too much to it, being that it is mostly done. Just needs a shower screen. It needs a new vanity because for some reason they decided to keep the old one and just put new taps on. But the bathroom really lacks storage, so we'll either look to put a vanity with storage or do something with that, maybe paint it up, who knows. My JV partners on this are actually furniture makers, so it may come in handy yet. Through here, linen cupboard, been painted, rough as guts. You know, you can still see the brush marks and drips and whatnot. Laundry, original as the day she was built, but for a bit of a tile splashback that's been tarted up. This one here, a lot of paint. Paint the tiles, change over the tapware, change over the door too because of the dog/cat flap down the bottom, so we'll change that over. One of the, let's call it the kids' bedrooms, it's already got new carpet in it. Cheap window furnishings again. It has been painted and got downlights, but we will repaint because the job was pretty poor. You know, and we've got bits of paint on the door and whatnot. You can probably see where they've painted and done an extra coat down below, and rough as, and she's not too good. But anyway, they had a crack, and that's the main thing. This here was the nursery, so they've gone for grey walls in here with the white trim. In here, not much, just probably give it another lick of paint. We've got a beautiful decal on the wall, which we'll probably actually keep. Gives it a bit of character. Put some doors on the robe, and not 100% sure what we're going to do with this storage yet, but we'll see. Patch up a hole down the bottom where that power point is. And then the bathroom. So, going to need a fair overhaul in here. We're going to pop a shower along there, vanity there, and then we do have the separate toilet just there. Not much to be said about that. Like I said, furniture makers are my JV partners, so I'm sure they'll want to play around with what they can do in this area here, and that'll be the area that costs the most. So, but what really sort of took my eye with this property is not only the fact that the kitchen was already done, and it's not a bad job. It's not the kitchen I'd put in a property, but it's half done. It's actually the size of this block and the yard. Got a couple of sheds there. That one there will come down, the red shed. There's a chicken coop in there, if you can see it. And then this little 3x3 garden shed. We'll lift and shift that one. That will move to about there. Because where that upright post is here is roughly where our boundary is going to be for the subdivision. Which will cut straight through here. We'll bang a block out the back and sell that as a separate block. We've actually got the Kyala tennis courts in behind us here, and some partial fencing. That sort of mesh fencing is where our boundary is, but we were thinking we might actually just keep it mesh fencing, because if you've got a little unit here, you can actually sort of feel like you've got a bit more outlook than what you do, rather than just four walls and looking back at the house. So access for this one here will come down the side. Got plenty of room down here to whack a driveway, whack a fence, and keep everyone pleased. So I'll bring you some more photos and videos as we go along, and yeah, hopefully it pans out to be a good one.